Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And he returns this to the 22. Atlanta sending its offense out for the first time, and for the first time since 2008, it's a rookie who will handle things at quarterback. Out of Cincinnati, the third-round pick, Desmond Ridder. They'll run with a rookie from BYU, Tyler Algier. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw again. Setting up the screen. Here's Algier. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 135 yards, big game.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
On 1st down, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. McCaffrey running up the middle.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the 49ers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After 7-3 the score.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Green, yellow, check, pink.
Now a carry for Algier, headed right.
Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. On 2nd, here's Algier.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
The Niners in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
On 2nd and 9, Purdy. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Purdy now to throw.
Got his target, Samuel. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Purdy.
And he fires one incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Gold with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Play action. Now Purdy.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And he will find his man Samuel. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The tackle there by Brian Poole.
On 2nd and 9, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Purdy firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. 15 yards there on the catch and run. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready.
At their 25-yard line.
Over the middle, caught by London.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now back to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Algier going straight ahead. And he's got it down to the 28.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Buying time to it. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Purdy. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Now Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
You know, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for them, too.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, a 22. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The Niners on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Niners are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Pass complete to Bird out right here. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Zacchaeus here hauling it in.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Back to throw again.
And caught by London. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
2nd down at 5.
Back to throw here. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Here we go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Got his man. It's London.
On the ball.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Demir Bird from 13 yards out. And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down try. Here's Purdy.
Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for San Francisco,